All right, here we go. Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. Yesterday being Monday, all we did was just focus on recovery on the legs, taking it easy. Went for a walk after work, got a decent night's sleep, and just getting back to normal. But waking up today, feeling really good. Gonna hit a mountain tough workout and have another great week, because we are officially in the taper now and feels good. So let's have another great week. Okay, we are 18 days out from Eastern State's 100 miler. It's Tuesday after work. Did not run yesterday. After that huge 100-mile week, that 50 miles in less than 24 hours, body felt like it had ran an ultra, and that was all running every day, 80-mile week, 90-mile week. Prior to that, gave the body a day of rest, just did some active, just walking around after work and just stretching, mobility, and things like that. So now it's Tuesday, and yes, we are on the taper. So how I'm gonna do this taper is I'm essentially starting it in, just like under 3 weeks from the race, which does seem like a long time, but I feel like I had so much time, so I had to jam pack a bunch of volume in a few weeks, really push it, and then now I wanna make sure I kinda recover the best I can too for this huge effort. So the way you can taper is there's a few different ways. You can kind of go linearly, if I can talk right, from your peak week volume. So mine was 100, and you can kind of just chop that down in a straight line, or you can kind of do more of a bigger drop and then like an exponential decay down. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna cut it probably close to half this week, shoot for about 50 miles, and I'm pretty strict on my training plans when I put them together. Not that I'm a coach, but I think I'm too stubborn to ever deviate. So like the last month, I've hit every run I was gonna do every day, all the weekly mileages, every type of run, everything. Whether I felt like it or not, I did it. Taper though is where I get a little bit more of going off feel, but I'm still gonna get some good running in, and I'm still gonna get it all done. But I do look at it a little bit more like one day at a time. So today, I just felt like going on the trails. I want to get on the trails, but I still want to go easy because I'm still pretty tight and everything. So just gonna get maybe an hour or so on the trails, and that's gonna be it for today. And we'll just keep taking this week one day at a time. This weekend, I still want to do a long run. So maybe just instead of big back-to-backs like I've been doing the last 3 weekends, probably just one. Like I said, I think I'll cut peak volume from 100 down to 50 or so this week. Cut it down again maybe to like 30 so the week after. And the week of the race, a couple easy runs, and then we're ready to rock and roll. So that's the plan. Let's hit some trails. Oh, I can never just keep showing up. Or how do you run like just keep showing up? I would feel so sore. Just keep showing up. I'm telling you, the magic is in and day out. Just keep showing up. I'm just blown away by how my body's been able to recover after that big weekend. These big weeks. 2 days later, we're just cruising on the trails. Dude, 6.12 miles at 9:39 pace on the trails. Come on. I can't believe how the legs feel after 270 miles in 3 weeks, that 100-mile week, that 50-mile week, and that under 24 hours, just my peak training, and like I'm recovered, man. I feel great. I want to keep running, but Said I wanted to hold it back. We're tapering. Still got some big efforts left I want to do, but just so much, it's just gratitude, man. I'm so thankful and I'm so stoked for this race. Let's go. See ya tomorrow. All right, Wednesday evening, I am gonna look to add some more miles on today. Track workout down in the city, and I'm gonna go down there early, eat some miles first like I did last week, and then hit the workout. So, beautiful night, I can't wait. That's what it's all about. What do you think, dog?
2 weeks out, dude.
Okay, Thursday after work. Not running today either. Gonna do a lower body strength exercise though, because I want to make sure I'm still getting these in. And I'm still just beat up. Like, legs are tight. It's putting pressure on the joints. And this is the taper. So this isn't really a time to push through a bunch of pain. So gonna smash some lower body, and yeah, I got some morning miles and excited for that. But yeah, lower body strength with some mobility, keep some things loose while we taper. Right, early Friday morning, it's a little after 5 a.m. and headed down into the city again for these Friday morning easy miles with some friends before work. And like, I've loved that this is kind of like a thing we've put together. These are just some friends from Run Club, and it's just so great to share some miles with people, and that's something I've really enjoyed more and more just like over the years now, because I feel like I've ran by myself for years and years and years. And now just like finding more of a community with it, it's just been awesome. So yeah, miles through Pittsburgh this morning. Let's do it. So what I've been doing lately is a lot of heat training as well. So this race is August, and Pennsylvania can get pretty hot, definitely get really humid. So you want to get the body kind of acclimated to that heat that I'm going to be facing. So it's a good idea to implement some heat training for a race like this. And I've been using this sauna homemade steam, it's called. I think it gets up with the steam to like 170 or 180. And I've been trying to do a lot of my runs and then coming back in here and getting in the sauna. So I've been doing it like here and there, but these few weeks out, I'm going to start trying to do this after every run and then dial it back right before the race. Because a few days up to the race, I don't really want to be like draining on my water weight. I want to be holding on to that. But until then, I want to focus on getting some good time in the steam, getting that body used to all the heat. So I think that's what it's going to be. I got it on level 6, whatever that means. Trying to go for like 15 minutes after every run this week. Work my way up to 20, maybe push up to like 30 minutes at the most. That through this week and next week. And then, like I said, a couple days during the race week, and then cut it off a couple days out. So that's how I'm setting up my heat training plan. 2 full weeks, cutting it off a few days before, and that should get the body ready to rock and roll. All right, we're heating up now. This is just a sauna box, it's called. They are like $200 or $300, but actually what I used was my health savings account through my work, and this was like a fitness item, so I was able to like buy that through that. So always just trying to find like little ways to get better and do things. So it's funny, it's almost like since I used that, it was almost like, oh, like it doesn't, you know, it's like free, it doesn't count, but I know that's not really how it works. But that was a nice little thing I found with my 9-to-5 job. So I picked this up and it's been working pretty good. You just add water into that thing, steam heats up, and then it just filters into the box here. Yep, it's hot. All right, what up? So gone away this weekend with the family. We're doing like a just getaway, renting a cabin in the PA Wilds. Well, I say cabin, it's a nice house. Doing some hiking, seeing the elk, going to the elk expo. So trying to be present, do all that with the family. We got up super early today to go look for elk. And then while everybody's coming back, relaxing, cooking breakfast, just trying to get some easy miles in. So that's what I'm doing here now. Gonna go for about 8 miles or so. And then I do want to wake up early while I'm up here, because like I'm not far from the race. Like this is all the same mountains. So get up super early, because most people are getting up early and leaving anyway. Get up super early, get on some trails, and try to do a long run tomorrow. And then I'll kind of cap off about 50 or so miles for the week. And that's the first week of the taper. So I'm not doing 2 big crazy back-to-backs this week. But I did want to get like 1 more in. So that's, especially while I'm up here, like in the terrain. So that's the plan for the weekend. If you're not taking a minute to explore on your easy runs when you're in new places, you're not doing it right. Okay, so quick little change of plans. I'm actually not up in the PA Wilds anymore in the mountains. I'm back home. It's Sunday afternoon. Dude, it literally would just not stop thunderstorming all last night and this morning. We had to get up kind of early and pack everything up, so I just decided to help the family clean up everything in the Airbnb we rented, and then just come home. And then I'm still gonna get the miles in. I'm just gonna knock out this 20-mile long run here back at park near my house. So that's the plan. So it's no like back-to-back long runs. I just did 8 road miles yesterday. Not doing the big back-to-back trail climbing runs, but as part of the taper in this first week, I still wanted to throw in 1 more longer trail run, running all the gear. So that's what we're gonna do today, and that'll cap off this week. And then, yeah, we're officially 13 days out. So stoked, huh? So going over some gear here real quick before I start moving, because there's some things I've figured out over the last few weeks that have worked for me, that haven't worked, and so on. So here's what I'm gonna do. We'll start over here. These are the Beats Power Pro, I think, something like that, headphones. I really like them. Battery lasts a long time. And then socks. I'm running these Beliga socks, blister resistant, and they're like kind of like the mid over the ankle. I've been running those kind of socks for marathon running, trail running, all things running the last couple of years. I got like maybe 5 or 6 pairs, and I just love them. Here is my fluids. So I'm always carrying, these are each 16 ounces, and they come with the Solomon vest that I've been rocking here for a while now. And what I do is I pack in 1 of these for every hour. So this is a scoop of Tailwind and 1 scoop of BPN electrolytes. So in total there, the BPN electrolytes are like 0 calories, but they have 500 milligrams of sodium. The Tailwind is 100 calories, 25 carbs, just straight carbs, and it has about 300 milligrams of sodium. So that puts me around 800 milligrams of sodium and 100 calories. And I try to suck 1 of these down per hour in, and what I've been doing is putting these in Ziploc bags, combining them in 1. That way it's just easily like transportable, and I'm gonna keep them in my drop bags. And I put 1 of those in here, and then the other one is just water. That way, like, again, I just mix the two because they're the same lemon lime flavor, and it just makes things easier. And then that way 32 ounces, 800 milligrams of sodium, 25 grams of carbs in this, and then each one of these honey stinger gels are another 25 grams of carbs. So right there, that's 50 grams of carbs, 32 ounces of fluid, and 800 milligrams of salt per hour. And then truthfully, I'll actually throw in a honey stinger on most of those hours, so add in another 150 calories and some more carbs. But that's usually where I'm at per hour. And then I've noticed around like hour 4, that's when I might grab like some nuts or some dried fruit or just a little something extra and get some good fats in there too. It's kind of what I've been running for fuel, and it's been working for me. This is that Life Straw water filter. So when I'm out on the trails, I fill this up. This is 1 liter, and I can scoop it up, one fill up, top both these off, and then I dump one of these, you know, in the one. The other one I leave is just water, and then I run this in the back of the vest, right in the back here. It's been a really great way to get water between aid. And then I'll scoop it up again and then run, and then I'll store water like that. So I have that extra liter on me at all times. And then here are some lightweight poles by Black Diamond. They collapse down, and really, I've just been sticking them right back here, and it's been working pretty good. I hardly notice it. So that's been the plan with all the gear. And then I like to run just a running belt, and I put my phone in this across my waist, because I notice when I put it in the vest, like right here, it bounces around a little bit too much. But that's the gear, that's what I'm running, that's how I'm doing it. I'll bring the poles here just to practice, probably leave them in there just like the whole time, but I think it's just important to always run all your gear, especially these last few training runs before the race, and that's what I'm going to do today. Like I said, I don't even think I'll probably run the poles here, but I just want to get everything that I'll be set up with for race day, make sure nothing's chafing, everything feels good, everything's working. That's the plan for today. Okay, one more piece of gear I wanted to share too. I've been getting a little nervous on some of these real big long runs I've been doing about chafing. It's never been an issue in marathons, never been an issue in 50Ks, but it's been popping up on some of these longer runs. Right at the end, I noticed I'm uncomfortable. And now that I think back to the end of my 70 miler, I think this started to become an issue. So, underwear, chafing. Okay, here we go. Try to keep it PG here. Saxx, S-A-X-X. Found them really cheap online. Read some Reddit threads. Basically, it's more of a compression brief style underwear, and it's got a pocket for your you-know-whats. Going to try it out. Really, this is the last long run I got left to be trying stuff, so hopefully it's all good. Wish I would have got these like sooner, but I found a 2-pack pretty cheap. I think your first order you get like a discount. I'm not saying like I'm affiliated with them, I'm just saying like this is something just new I'm gonna try out, because I've just been rocking like cotton briefs from like Levi's, and they just get all worn out and things start to chafe. This is more of like a synthetic material too, so I'm hoping it wicks a lot more moisture. So stay tuned for my thoughts on that. So I'm about like halfway done. I just stopped at my truck, grabbed some more water. This just sucks today. Some days just suck. Today sucks. Like everything's hard, every mile. Legs just freaking hurt. Like I have no bounce in them at all. I don't know. Definitely broke away from like my cleaner nutrition plan I've been doing. Just being with the family and stuff this weekend. I guess that's no excuse, but I don't know if that's part of it. I don't know. I hope people watching this don't make it I make it seem like every day is just effortless, because it's not. Like the thought of doing 10 more miles right now just makes me sick, but I'm gonna do it, and hopefully I can get in a little bit of a rhythm. But these days do happen, and I'm gonna get it done. I'm just gonna do it. Like I just gotta do it. That's it. All right. 16 miles in, feeling a little better now. You know, some days that's just how long it takes to get in a groove. That's okay. Oh, done. Man, 20 miles, 3 hours, 40 minutes, about 2,800 feet of gain, and just kind of had to grind that one out, to be honest with you, to get in a groove there a little bit more on the back half. It was about 11-minute, 2-second minute per mile pace overall. I don't think that was my best performance tonight, but it is done. That caps off 50 miles for this week, as I'm doing this kind of big drop off, then gradual taper. So the weeks have been 80, 90, 100, and then it went down. This caps off 50 miles this week, and gonna just keep taking it one day at a time. I think a run like this tonight is really showing me, dude, we gotta, and we will, we got time, but recovery is so important. We gotta get these legs not just rested, good sleep, taking it easy, but that also means we're icing, we're stretching, we're doing mobility every day, getting in the sauna, all of the things, keeping the diet clean, and just kind of keep that up. But this is another week down. Thanks for watching. Till next time.